Hello everyone. I'm going live here from Class Act. Actually this is pre-recorded, so just disregard a little live button that you see up there. I'm pre-recording this on a different page and hopefully I can see what's going on with my camera. Hopefully it's all nice and straight. Okay. So today we are going to be working with the Estamperia Secret Diary, part of our Camp Craft-A-Lot for August. And thank you for joining in and participating and purchasing the crop. This is the folio part of the Camp Craft-A-Lot presented by Class Act and many of our classy creators. My name is Bella and I will be following through with this folio with you. Okay, so let's just take a brief look at the folio. It is the Folio 1 by Photoplay. Okay, and this measures, I believe, 6 by 6. Yes, Kit makes one 6 by 6 folio album. All right, and then we're just going to do a quick flip through. So we're going to open this up. And what we have here on the left page is a lot of the ephemera that we cut out. I've already pre-cut these, as you could see. So I did page 1, page 2, flip page, and the front, and then we'll work on the back. So this is how I pre-cut all of my bits of ephemera if I'm not using a package. This came from the paper, which I will show you after, the 12 by 12 that's included in your kit. Then I created, from the 12 by 12, I just cut all these little pieces out. Basically, very simple. You can use a edger distresser if you like, and then ink with maybe Gathered Twigs by Tim Holtz. And then I have a little folio book, and then this opens up where you can actually put some of your little die cut pieces here. So this opens up like that, and I'll show you how to make that. And then in here, let's just take these out. So these are all adhered on. And then in here, and we have pocket 1 and 2. And then again, little pieces here that I just put in. And they won't get stuck in there because I've glued it to this part. So I'll show you how to construct all that. So this is what this looks like. These all tuck in behind the book. That's left page. Then we have the right page, which the folio tells you to construct this horizontal. I did it vertical. I'll show you why. So again, little pieces that I cut out from the cut apart sheet that you'll see over here. This is the other pocket folio. So I used a magnet. So you're here. Ta-da! Little magnet snap. So this would have been that way. I mean, you could do it if you want, but it's going to defeat the purpose of all the way I've placed everything vertical. So these again are little pieces of cutouts. I'm not going to fussy cut the flowers with you. You'll get the idea at the end of this video. And then here's your pocket. And inside the pocket is another little flap, little flip out little album. You can put some photos, some journaling. Makes for a lovely gift. If you know somebody is going to college or going away on a trip, they can always write their favorite parts of their trip in this little folio. And there's plenty enough paper if you want to continue, maybe actually add more flaps if you're that advanced. So this closes nicely. I always like to have little things sticking out of the top of my folio. There's the back. Again, very simple. And you could put there for you as a gift. All right, so let's go and start creating our folio. We're using the Secret Diary 12 by 12 paper pad. And I have done some cutting. You'll see that I've done some cutting from the front. Just so I'm going to show you this so you know some of the cutting pieces come from the front. You'll have your 12 by 12 kit out and then you could follow through. This is where you're going to be cutting some of the little extra flowers that you see here at the top. And that again will be done off camera at your pace. I've put little sticky notes because I did construct this a while ago. So I put some sticky notes just so I know where I'm going to go with this. So these are your lovely pages. You're going to have lots of pages still left over if you want to make some cards. This is going to be our front cover. Very nice. That's going to be our inside. Another sticky note. This one's going to be the inside flap. And that was your cut apart sheet. Everything's listed here. And you have a whole beautiful page full of look like little memo booklets. You could actually make a nice little tag book and flip the tag book and stick it inside one of the pockets. So I'm just going to go over this again so you can see the photo in case you do a still shot. Sometimes that's what I do when I do a live class. So the inside flap pouch is this one adjacent to the words page. And then we're going to go over to another inside flap, which is 2 6x6s. All right, and that's adjacent to the one with the moon page. And then the front cover you'll see is this one with this beautiful little notebook here that you're going to use as well. Okay, I'm just going to show you so that you can get an idea. That'll be your front cover. You see where the little, this is the paper, and then I cut this out and added these. So we're going to construct the album first, so let's put this away. I'm going to put the album out here so you can keep an eye on that. Here's your folio one, actually to the side there. There you go. There's your folio one. Now this comes with all kinds of instructions. All right, so step 1, folio kit assembly instructions. You're going to get one of these. You're going to see this line here, a scored line. So we're going to actually make a gusset. So I'm going to follow that as well. I should get out my bone folder. Just give me one moment, please. I thought I had my bone folder here. Could be in my little package. Here he is. Okay, so let's crease those corners up, okay? Here we go. So I'm going to leave this here so you could follow through as well. You do have your own instructions in your package. And we're just going to always line it up because sometimes, you know, mass production, they don't line up so well. So yeah, it's going to give me a little trouble today on camera, but that's okay. I'm going to go like that. Okay, so this is your folio front and back. So I'm going to set this aside for a second. We can go ahead and cut the front page and have that ready and the back page. Okay, so we'll do that. Bring back my paper pad. So if your book is 6x6, I left a little tiny bit of white showing just to give it a, you know, a little bit of oomph. And I'm going to go to where the first page is. It's the one right here, front cover. So I'll pull that out. Okay, and get my paper cutter. Okay. Now, always bring a ruler, just to make sure. So we're going to go. It is just a little short of 6x6. I don't know. Is that an 1/8 or something? But I'm not really good at measuring. I'm an eyeballer. Okay, so we want this one at the top. So we're going to go here. Where's my 6 mark? My 6 mark is there. So I'm used to a bigger space. That's my 6 mark. Yep, because it cuts off a little bit off the top here. You see that? Okay, so we're going to go just a little below the 6 mark. Can you see that? Like we're just little, I'm going to point it with my pointer. Can you see that? Just a little bit below the 6 mark. So we're going to go that way. Always cut to the top. Okay, and of course that's at that side. So over here we're going to flip it over because we want that pattern. And I'm going to go over here to 6. Okay, we'll put this aside. Keep them aside in case we need them. All right, so this this part of your album. Okay, that'll go on the front. Just make sure. You can always flatten that a little bit there. Is it gonna? Yep, it's going to go well. Okay, now you could use double-sided tape. If you want to use liquid adhesive, that's fine too. I'm just going to use my Easy Grand Runner for now. I suggest the inside part, bring out your double-sided tape. You should have had a, sorry, do it this way, a supply list. Okay, line up close to the edge. There we go. That is the front page. We'll do the back page after, just so you get the idea of how to align the paper to cut. Okay, so let's go back here, put that one back, bring back our instructions. This is the fun part. All right, now you're going to get all these pieces here. Now, to be honest with you, I didn't use this piece. You can if you want. It actually goes like this on the album and it closes and everything, but I didn't use it. So I'm just going to put it away over there in the see you later pile. So we're going to work on the 2 pockets. Let's bring this one back and work on these 2 pockets. So that would be, this piece is the bottom. That piece is the top, okay? And I don't think I used that piece as well, so bye-bye. Very simple. This piece here is going to be your booklet, okay? It looks bigger, but don't worry because we're going to be doing some corner folding with that. So let's do the very first piece. Put that instruction here. So what you're going to do is you're going to fold in all of your corners, and then you're going to be cutting away that little bit there. So get out your scissors. Okay. So feel around. See, that's raised. That's going on the inside. So let's just do this. Hope you can see me there. Oops. Because I can't really see myself on the computer because I'm not live on the main page. And then we're going to go over here. Give a nice little crease with your bone folder. Okay. So now what they want you to do is cut in here, but you're going to cut it at an angle because that helps the corners fold in nicely. So let's see. I'm going straight up or like that. Yes. Oh, sorry. That and like that. Did I get that right? Okay, we're going to cut these away. See how you got that little piece goes like a little angle? I probably could snip this one a little bit more. All right, we're going to do this one as well. Just to that piece there. Sorry, I don't have the best scissors today. And then a little angle there. Oops, I did it again. It's okay, as long as you don't go too far, but glue's your best friend. It'll fix every problem that you have. All right, since we have these done, we're just going to set this one aside. Okay, we're going to do the same thing with this one. Okay, we're going to do that. Because these are going to be your flaps on the left page. Go here, give it a good crease. There we go. And we're going to do the same thing with this one. Into the corners and there. That one's better. Oh, still left a little bit. I guess the lighting's not so great. I'm right in front of the window, but that's okay. I usually have one of those aught lights in front of me. And I go here and a nice little flip again. If I'm going too fast, you can always pause me. put me on pause. And you can always click your screen as well. For those of you who have not taken Zoom class before. Okay, so now we have two pieces. Okay, we have the thinner. They actually look like the same size to me, but that's okay. So we're going to set those aside. And then we're going to set this aside. Because we're going to cover the paper. Okay, we're going to do that before we end up gluing anything. So we'll bring back the 12 by 12. We'll move this aside for a little bit. The 12 by 12. So we're going to go on the inside. 2 6 by 6 inside. Okay, we're going to cut this one out. Okay, I'm just making sure I have the right one. This is the one that goes here. Okay, and then we have the pockets. Inside flaps and pockets. Okay. All right, I'm just going to pull that one out. I'll show you the pages in a quick jiffy minute. So just want to make sure I have the correct page. Yes. Okay. Move that aside. Yes. Okay. I'm going to move this aside. And we're going to bring back our folio. Right here. Okay. Bring back our folio. And we're going to cover the inside. Okay. So we're going to go right across to 6 with this paper. So it's this paper here. It has the little stamp, just in case you're confused, you don't know which one to use. This is the paper. On the flip side, it's the one kind of looks like the hot steam from the coffee and then the flour. Okay, so we're going to use this side. So let's get out our paper cutter. And make sure I'm positioning correctly. So I'm going to go over here to the 6, just a little bit under, again that little notch just before the 6 there. Okay, we'll put this aside, and we're gonna go right little notch under the 6 again. Okay, so that will be your papers for the inside. Okay, so this way we can just mosey on along. There's that one and that one. I mean, if you want to get really creative and go rogue, you could always use another paper like the blue. I mean, they all go together. Let me keep this straight. Oh, that goes in here. Sorry. Oh, I do this all the time. Make sure I can get it just below the crease there so it can close. Okay. Always make sure it closes because, you know, once it's stuck down, it's stuck down. Okay, and this one as well. Below the crease, straight up. Oops. For some reason, that one looks a little bit longer. Oh, because I didn't leave room for the gusset, but that's okay. We can trim it off. Oops. It happens. There you go. Yeah, you're going to have to cut it a little bit. Just trim off the edges because I forgot the gusset in the middle. It's not true 6 by 6. So let's say 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. Okay. Well, there you go. This gets covered up anyway, so don't worry. All right. So that's that. Now we're going to do the little pockets. The pockets go here. So there's one that'll go there. And there's another one. Go just above it. See how I do this? Hope I'm straight on camera. Yeah, I'll go like that. Just make sure this one goes in nicely. See? Sometimes you might have to go back and fix a boo-boo here because it's too... corner's a little too tight. There we go. that should take care of it. All right, so I'm going to put that one up there and that one there. And I'm going to get the paper to cut those panels. Now those panels, I do have my measurements here to tell me what those panels are. Here they are. Okay, so that panel is 5 and I think it's 5 3/4 times 2 3/4. But I'm going to measure just to make sure. Okay, so this one is 5 3/4 by 2 inches. Okay, so we're going to get our paper trimmer. They're both the same. Just to double check. 5 3/4 by 2 inches. So we're going to cut 2 of them this way. So 5 3/4 right here. I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Sorry. No, that's the length. Okay, so that's gonna be this way. Sorry about that. So we're gonna cut 2. That's what we're doing. We're going to 2, and then we're going to 2 again. Set that aside. Then we're going to 5 3/4 that way. So I always have my ruler. 5 3/4 is right here. And 5 3/4. I didn't have to cut 2, but that's okay. I think I might just use that for something else. Okay. Now that we have our little panels for our pocket, fits lovely, I'm just going to do this. Adhere them to the front. So let's see which way we want them. We want them like this. That'll be the top. That'll be the bottom. Okay. Now this is going to be a little tricky, so you can open it up a little bit. Just go right there. Okay, that's straight, and the corners, fine. Okay, next one. Okay, so now what we're going to do, make sure that you get the right side up of your book. I'm going to pop that over here and this one here. So what we're going to do now, because these have to go onto your book, you're going to put some tape here and some tape here. So get the double-sided tape. I'm using the Express-It tape, 1/4 inch. So that I'm just going to put here because it's going to close. You can leave some pieces out. It's going to close once you adhere it to the book. Okay. Measure that up a bit. There you go. All right, you could trim this off if you like. Too much. Okie dokie. So, once I peel this off, let me just double check. Yes, that's going to work. Okay, once I peel this off, it's going to close that little pocket or the flap. Okay. So now you have that, and I have a little extra tape here too. You can always tuck the tape in, but that's okay. I do find that I have a little bit of excess paper. I'm just going to go along the edges and clean that off so it's nice and straight. There we go. Clean, crisp edges. So now you're going to take this off. Okay, so now you have this piece. I like to go in with a little bit of extra glue. This tip and trick is brought to you by Polly's Paper Studio. One of the YouTubers that I follow. Well, I found her in 2020. And I like watching all her little flips and folds there. Okay, so here we go. We're going to put this in here. And we're going to go, we don't have to go right to the bottom, but close enough. Here we go. Give it a little squisheroo. It closes. And see, we'll have pocket number 1. We're going to do the same thing with pocket number 2, and it's going to come up a bit like that. Leave a little bit in there. Move that up. Get some tape. I'm going to measure better this time. Okay. Is that going to close? Yep. And then here. I'm telling you, I'm the messiest crafter there is, because I can't find stuff half the time. It happens. Okay. I get so involved that I just throw things everywhere. Well, at home I have that little caddy that we sell here. Okay. Well, peel that off. Ta-da. Okay, so again, we're going to pop that in. Pop that in. Oh, I did it the other way, but that's okay. It's quite all right. It's all good. Okay, I'm going to add some glue. Adding the glue also helps you have a little bit of wiggle room to reposition if need be. Okay. And this one will just go above just a little bit, not too far off. Right there. Okay, and there is pocket number 2. Okay, so for pocket number 1, actually, we should construct this first. Okay, let's not get ahead of myself. All right, so this one here is this piece. We'll move that over. And I need to find my bone folder, so if you give me just a quick second here. I know he's here somewhere. I should have had a little thing beside. Oh, there he is. All right. Okay, so for this pocket, this is the fun part. It's going to be going this way. So we're going to fold these in. And we're going to fold that in. Okay, so that already comes folded there. If you see, it's got 2 creases. It goes one like this. And then you take the other piece right here, because it has a little bit of a gusset there. Just go slowly like that. Okay, so that should give you that. And this one too. Now, if you want to look at the instructions again, we could do that. It's always best to look. Okay, so then here, this is this one here. So what we're going to do, because they have it this way, they want us to, is this correct? Sorry, I'm going the wrong way. They want us to create it by taking off these little pieces here. So when you take these pieces here, it's going to fold in like that. see? And that's where we get the fold, and it goes like that. So let's make sure that I'm doing this correctly, because like I said, I haven't done it in a while. So this is going to come off. This little bit here. Just at the very first line, okay? Again, it'll help you crease it all up. Nice and straight. For some reason, my scissors are not happy today. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing here. Go right to line number 1. Okay, now you have this piece. Don't lose the bone folder. All right, so that's going to go like that, like that, like that. So, yeah, I thought I didn't do that one correctly. I have to just go right to the edge, okay? To that edge. Make sure that one's straight too. Nice, clean, crisp edges. Okay, so that's going to be the pocket there. And I'm going to cut little triangles right here. So I'm going to do that. Okay, just here. So that it will close. Here we go. Oops, I got some ink on it, but that's okay. So I'm going to minor the edges again. Okay, that one. That's why I made the little marks there. See how it goes like that? Again, my scissors. I'm so sorry. I hope your scissors are working better than mine. As I tear apart. Sorry. Oh, the things I do live. Okay, that should work out. So the whole aspect, sorry about that, we're going to cover that up. Okay, the whole aspect is to fold this in, okay? And then we're going to fold, there we go. I knew I was doing it right. And then we're going to fold that in. That gives you this little book. Yay! Okay, so we're going to, we don't need to cover the inside because nobody's going to see it. We need to cover this piece. And that's where this one comes in, I believe. Yes. Okay, so that one's going to measure, let's see, the length of that is 6. So let's go to the 5 3/4. It's already 2 across. Let's go 5 3/4. I'm just going to cut off the side here. 5 3/4. Where are you? A little bit off. Okay. Sorry about the pen mark there. All right, so that's going to be that part. Yay, we're mortaring right along. Okay, that goes there. Right, like I said, that's going to be closed. We don't have to do anything with that. And we need to do this part, which is going to be, sorry, oops, need a little bit more room. Maybe just do this off camera here for a sec. 3 by 5 3/4. So we're going to take this paper back again. Okay, see, with the flowers, this one. On the other side, you have the bird. Okay, so that you could see it. What did I say it was? 3 by 5 3/4. Okay, so that's going to go 3 inches. Just make sure that's fine. Go to 3 inches. And then I'm going to go 5 3/4. 5 3/4 right here. Double check. Nope. Just under the 6 a little bit. See, I always have my ruler handy because I could say one thing and do another. That might need a little smidgen off. Just a teeny bitty bit. Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to do this. Again, if you want to edge your corners with some ink, by all means, please do so. I didn't want to get my fingers all inky because I'm working with white. Okay, so that's your side part of your book. Let me bring that down so you could see. Okay, now we're going to do this part. We don't have to worry about the back because it adheres there. So this part here is just a little, it's 2 1/4, just a little under 2 1/4 and under 6. A little under 2 1/4. So I'll fix that. 2 1/4, a little bit under there. Keep it straight. And just a teeny bit under 6. There's 6 and a little bit under. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Okay, let me just double check here. Okay, I'm just a little bit over. I don't know why, because I did measure that. It's very strange. There we go. Are we covering up my blue pen marks? Don't use the pen. Use a pencil, please. Don't do like me. Okay, here we go. Now you have constructed the little folio to the side. Like I said, it was supposed to be horizontal, but Bella here decided to do something different. Why not? Just for funsies. There's your booklet. Ta-da! Okay. So now you're going to put tape across here because that has to be taped down. Here and here. And the tape is right here. Okay. We're going to do it in sections. Okay. Measure there. Oh, maybe go up this way. Do that in sections. It's going to go close like that, okay? All right, peel that off, peel that off, and out comes the glue with my sweet petunia glue press. Love this baby. Don't know how I crafted without it. And we'll just flip it over because we want to secure those corners nice and even. Tuck that little bit of tape in there. See how you have your little... Oh, well, I think we should wait for it to glue. Okay. It will glue nicely. Okie dokie. So now that we have that piece, let's bring this down so you could see. And my little folio's over here. All right. This piece is going to be securely glued down right there. Okay, so then that'll close. So what you need to do is put lots of tape here. Lots and lots of tape. There we go. And a little bone folder don't hurt. All right. Sorry, I hope I'm not too messy here. 1, 2, 3, oops, 4, 5. And make sure I'm going to put it on the right part. Yep. And some glue in between. And the edges. Like icing a cake. There you go. I don't have to worry about my glue bottle and putting the top back on and off, especially when you're doing fiddly work like this. Okay, so let's go here, leave a little edge, okay? And press it down a little bit. So, how's the weather in your neck of the woods? Okay, there you have it. We have constructed the book. All right, you see that? Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to put the magnets in before anything else. So we're going to need a magnet on here and a magnet there. I'll be right back. When I have to get magnets, I'll just swap out the one that I have at home. And, oops, add this to my stash. Today I am using the Class Act magnets. I think they're like, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch or something. I could be wrong. They're only $5.99. I think there's 20 or 25 in here. We're not going to count them today. But I'm going to open this up and just take out 2. So we have, make sure I'm doing the right one. Okay, we have one that goes here. And this one, oh, slide it. Oh, there you go. That one goes there. So this is where it gets a little tricky. You're going to take, and I lose my magnet, it goes flying. Okay, so over here, we're going to do, see the little bits that go onto there? So I am going to put him here. So that means I want this magnet down like this. Take that off. Okay, and I am going to pop dot him. Did I pop dot? No, I didn't. I just literally glued him down. Just so it would take the magnet. Like that. Okay. Then you're going to take this one here that's being stubborn. Okay. And I am going to make a ruler mark. Move them over here. Woo! Stubborn. Here you go. Let's move them over. Okay, so I'm going to make a little ruler mark. I don't want to use that pen again. I'll just do this pen. Okay. So here's my magnet. I could feel them. Right here. A little circle. I want this one right about there. Okay. So that one, I'm going to get a little bit of tape here too. Oop. Now before I secure it down, for some reason I think I used the wrong side, but that's okay. We can just move because it's going to get covered. Let's go this way. Yikes. Always make sure you got the positive and the negative. Is that going to work? I hope. Put that back on for I just want to check and see if that works. Goodness. I can know how to make a mess of things. It's supposed to... Did I put too much glue on there? For some reason, and I don't know why, because that one should be fine. Let me move him out of the way. I don't know. I have no answers for you. Okay. There we go. Maybe that's the best way to do it. So this little guy, I think he's just not... Oh, it's not my friend. All right, so that one's fine. We're going to pick it up with the glue over here. For some reason it's not working. I don't know why. It worked that way. Should be okay. Okay. For magic's sake. See, it does pick up. Maybe I have to go that way. You know what? I'm going to put a little bit of tape on here. There's always a way to fix something. I say. Okay, tape on there. Be gentle with me. This is the second time I've used a magnet in my whole life. Carol's the pro. And Liz. I, not so much. Okay, here we go. There you go. I had it in the wrong spot. But that's okay. This is going to cover it lovely. Oh, boy. Okay. Can we have applause for fixing my mistake, please? Oh, boy. I hope you're all having a chuckle and a giggle. And if you are saying, Bella, it's too far to the right. You got to move it to the left. I couldn't hear you. I'm so sorry. The funs of pre-recording. All right. Here we go. Okay. For fun's sake. Ah! Music to my ears. There we go. It's all nice and secure. So we're going to move this back over here. This is why we have like all these little pieces. Now I didn't put any pop dots on this. I'll tell you why, because I just didn't want too much dimension, because if I want to put photos in, I want it to be able to close nicely. So the free spirit goes here. Imagination goes there. So that closes nicely. Then we're going to go over this side. Okay. We have this lovely lady. She goes right over. Okay. So she'll go, you just need to glue this part. So I'm just going to go here. 2 big pieces of glue. She goes right over here in between the 2 words. See that? Okay. And then we take this beautiful little postage. Oops. Don't like to get glue on my brand new mat. Of course I did. Oh, goodness. Brand new, too. Okay. And it just goes below her books. Make sure you don't go over because you got to close the book, right? And then this one goes over this way. So just a little bit of tape. Again, I did it. Right here. Tuck that in. And she goes this way. Okay. There you go. So basically, when you're closing that off like that, these flowers up here, I'm just going to leave it with you. All you have to do is go into the paper pack, fussy cut some flowers, and then you can tuck them in here, okay? Because you still have room to tuck them in there, because that's too time consuming for us. So, and that would be quite boring for you. You just want to know how to put this pretty little folio together, decorate the inside. See, this is why I did, again, page 2 middle. I got my pieces. We go to dreams. Right there. And I love these little film strips. They're just gorgeous. And that one goes here. Okay. Again. Ta-da! And there you go. All right, so let's go to this side. I'll bring these pieces out. On this side, we have page 1 inside. Okay. I'm just going to take a quick minute and clean up my area here because it's pretty sad. Oops. All right. We don't need the instructions for the folio anymore. So again, if you want to buy more of these to make more, it's the Folio 1 by Photoplay. Okay? You can reach us at classactstamps@rogers.com or messenger on Facebook, or call the store at 905-240-8400 to order some more. Okay, so now we're going to go on to this part. So we have Choose Joy, a ticket, and another ticket. I'll set this aside. And I'm going to leave the flower cutting up to you. Okay? So let's do this. I'm just going to leave that open on that side a little bit. I'm just going to go this way. I'm not going to put glue here so that you can tuck your flower. So that goes edge to edge. There, you got room here to tuck your flowers in. This one, a little bit on the bottom, sticking out to the side. And this one as well. This one you can tape the whole thing. There you go. Again, if you want to keep cutting more flowers or add more decor to your book, absolutely feel free to do so or change this up. It's your book and it's going to be your masterpiece, not mine. Okay, so now I believe I cut this one out. Yes, I do. I have the books. They're going to go right here. Again, these over here, more fussy cut flowers. I said fussy cut, but it's okay. Those are easy to cut. That you'll find those on the back of the title page, okay? That's where you find those. So we can go this way. Line that up nice and straight. Ta-da! That's done. And then we have 2 tags, which are going to be these ones. Okay? So this little cat, is it the cat that I'm using? No, I'm not using the cat. Not yet. So this one is from the cut apart sheet. So that'll go in here. Oops. Tuck it right in. And then this one is from the sheet with the flowers. So this was the cover sheet, like the front cover. And there's your flowers. And then what you can do, again, is just fussy cut a flower in the front, fussy cut one on the back. They don't have to be lined up 100%, just so that you have a pull out. So that'll go there. Okay, there's your tags. Let me put that back in this one and that one. Oh, sorry. My apologies. So I had it right the first time. This one goes up here and that one goes up there. Okay, so now we're going to construct. Let's take this out. We have that cut out already. And take this out. We're going to construct this little booklet. Okay, so we're going to find that page. And I believe she is, let me just go over here. I don't think I took that page out yet. Did I? Or did I not? Nope, she's right here. See what I mean about the flowers? Okay, they're right behind the front cover. Okay, so our booklet here measures 12 across, and we're going just to 6. Yes, we're going to 6. Okay. So let's get back our paper cutter. Go over to 6. Oops. I left that there because I'm going to fussy cut that. Go to 6 over here. Is that correct? Let me just see. I get the tip of her toe. Just a little bit over. Yep. Okay. Let's put this piece over here because we're going to need it. So for that one, you know what I'm going to do so we don't have so much background stuff to look at? I'm going to cover the work. There you go, so we can see what we're doing. Ta-da! All right, so now we're going to take this paper and we're going to flip it over. We're going to get I use my scoring here. Okay, so because this is 12, we're going to go to 6. Right here. I believe I go, no, I don't go to 6. I can't remember where I go. Sorry. It's okay. I didn't fold it yet. I'm going 4 and then 8. 4 and 8. Sorry about that. Don't listen to me the first time. I'm going to 4. Okay. And we're going over to 8. So, I'm going to move this out of the way. Bring her back. Okay. Going to fold that in. Okay. And we're going to fold this one back. And we're going to do this. Ta-da! So now, with the little booklet, you have this here, which we're going to do a little fussy cutting right on cue. Okay, so let's just go right across here. And we're going to fussy cut the books and the flower. Oops, paper stuck to me. We're going to start here and go all the way around. We're going to keep this part. So I'm going to start right about, yep, where the flower is. Okay, we're going to keep the butterfly to put up at the top. And just follow along with the books. Go into the corners. Go right around here. And right to the edge. Okay. We're only going to tape this across the bottom. So. Okay, right there. Take the butterfly. If you want to get really fancy, bring out your stickles. Put some nice glitter on the butterfly. And it's going to go here. You could pop up this if you like. Let's give her a little pop up. Here. Put it right in the middle. Okay, there it goes. There you go. Okay, so in this part of the book, let's move this over. Move our working one over here. So with this part of the book, it went in here. Okay, can you see that? Right, we're going to do the same thing with this one. Goes right in here. Okay, and then these pieces, this one and this one, where'd he go? Here he is. These hold the book in place. Okay, that's that one. I've already pre-cut these. They hold the book in place. And then, because you have this piece here, you could tuck that there. Or you could go this way, which looks even nicer, and there. Okay, so that's that. We have finished this side. We are now moving on to the little surprise in here. So that surprise, let's cover up the one we're working on and bring in the one that's done. Okay. That surprise, got a little ticket here. Another little booklet that I showed you in the beginning. Okay, so this is the one that we're done. I am going to find this paper, which I believe is part of the floral paper. Yes. Did I do that correctly? Okay, because I cut that piece out. And then that piece out. In the words and that. Okay. So, I'm going to open this page here. Okay. What I'm going to do, because we're using this part here, okay? We're going to use this part. So what I'm going to do is go in here and make sure that I have the most straight possible pieces. It ends under the word emotion over here. Okay, we'll go that way. Okay. And then we will cut this straight. Because I used that for the front cover for some of the stuff, the ephemera that we made. And then this one, I'm going to line it right up here. Okay, this can go to the side. So now we have, oops, this whole piece, okay? There you go. So what we're going to do is we're going to crease. It's already done for you, which is great. So I can't make a boo-boo. I hope you're laughing. Okay, so we're going to take this one right here. All right, we're going to go right on the corrugated cardstock that looks like it, right there. Then we're going to go over here, and this is not a genius move, ladies and gentlemen. This has just happened by fluke, and I thought I would, you know, I'd be transparent about that, but wow, isn't that the coolest thing? No measurement. Okay, so now we're going to fold her in and fold her back a little bit. See how nice they fit? Oh, it was like it's made for that. And fold her back in, fold her that way. Ta-da! Cute little booklet. And it fits so nice. So we're going to go this way. Now you can change this up, this little corner piece if you like, because this is just a pull out so it doesn't get stuck in the pocket with the magnet. So let's find that little piece of, it's like a little postage stamp. I believe, look at all the paper you still have to play with. Look at that. Oh, that's a nice one too. Actually, if you want to make a journal, you can actually just crease it down to 6, fold it up, and then on the inside, you got all this pretty stuff to put all this writing. It just keeps on going. Okay, so I believe that is this one. So let's fussy cut that one here. And go here. If you want to be inventive, you can tear the edges up a little bit and go like that. I love this piece too. It's so nice. Look at the little envelope. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. Did we use it in the back? Yes, we did. Of course we did. Okay. So, oops, a little bit of white showing here. I want it to look as authentic as possible. So we're going to, we're going to fold it in half. Okay. Use that there. And I put tape on both of these ends, okay? So tape here and tape there. And the tape is where? So not bad. I mean, I started this just a little bit after 4, and it's 5:30. This is on live time, not your time. Just so you know how long it would take you to sit down and have uninterrupted time to make your little folio. Okay, hopefully that fits in there and it won't get lodged. Okay, so this one goes with the finished one. Let's bring back the one that we're making. This is it, yes. Okay, so this little booklet slides right in there. See how we have this little pull out? It's like a little surprise. Click. And then this one goes over here. Perfect. So when you put your flowers up here, you could even use some little birdie flowers and stick them there. Just the more that sticks out, the prettier it looks. Now we have our back page. Okay, let me just, oops, tuck everything back into the prototype. Okay, our back page looks like this. Alrighty, oops. Okay, so I am going to, that's this piece. On one side it looks like this, but this is the side you're going to use. So I'm going to cut that again, 5 3/4, 5 and a little bit shorter than 6, right? Yep. Yes, indeed. So a little bit shorter off the 6, right there at that little line. And same thing with this one. A little bit off the 6. I mean, keep pieces like that. You can cut them straight, make a bookmark. That can go in there as well. So many options. Okie dokie. And then that's going to go here. See? All right, so let's do that. It's a nice gift. Or keep it for yourself. Line it up straight. Okay. Now to decorate the back side, I believe it's the rest of the tickets over here. Yes. So we have this piece, that piece. I'll clean that up there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let me set these aside. That there and that there. And we'll start doing it. Okay, so that's going to be the first one, is your tag. You can add bling if you like. It'll look really nice. I can suggest some bling if you like. You're right beside me here. I think I was looking at, if I'm not mistaken, this one is called Peachy Keen. Look at that. Look at those beautiful jewels. Looks so nice with this. You could add one here, one there. I have some of this at home. It's one of my favorites. It's not really like brown. It's very kind of like muted, a little bit of brown. And I don't know where I got this one from. Okay, there it is. We have quite a few in stock. So it's the Class Act Gems Peachy Keen if you're looking for them, okay? And this one's just going to go over here for you because that's nice. And then you can maybe, if you want, make a card, have it ready for this gift. We're just going to do this, kind of minor the edges, cut them funny. Or if you have one of those, what do you call it, the wavy scissors, that would work too. Ta-da! And that can go under. There you go. And then we have our pretty envelope. That can go here. You're creating a little cluster off the side. And this pretty flutterby. Look at the colors on. I love the words in this journal. Secret diary, happiness. So fun. Just the title alone, secret diary. I mean, how many of you kept a diary? would have loved this paper. I know I would. I think that's when I first started doing paper crafting, was just cutting things out of magazines. Good old Tiger Beat. Okay, so there's your back. Let's see, are we missing anything? Let's go back to the front. Outside of our pretty flower. Oh, yes, we are. Okay, we have these pieces here. We have beautiful memories in my story to finish off your beautiful book. We need, we need this one. And then there's a flower. So let's find that Polaroid. It is the one with the buildings. There it is. Okay. So that's this one. It's on this other side. So we use most of this side with all the graphics. That would look nice too if you like. So just for fun's sake, no, I'm just going to keep it the same. I was going to change it up a bit. But it is a class, so in all fairness, I'm not going to mess anything up. The magnet was already stressful enough. Okay. If you want by chance to put a picture here, you could do that as well, because it is a Polaroid. There you go. Line it up like that. So you have that little bit here showing. And we're going to put beautiful. Love this little booklet. Reminds me of the 49 and Market booklets that we have here with the little spiral side. So pretty. And then memories. And my story. Now, I didn't have any flowers at the time when I was creating this, but if you want to put a really pretty prima flower, I think we have some. I'll be right back. I haven't gone far away. I thought we had some. We interrupt for this musical interlude. I'm back. Okay, so the cover is always the eye opener, like, you know, the ooh-ah moment when you give somebody a beautiful gift like this. You could add some little birdie handmade butterflies. Will look so pretty just going up here. Okay, you could do that. You could add some to your tags. It's not too bulky because you can add them to the top. And if you add them to the top, it's easy to pull them out as well. So we have these ones. They're only $3.79. If you would like these, just mention to us that you would like the handmade butterflies, okay, in ivory. Then we also have the little birdie, tiny little rosebuds. I'm not sure which ones these are called, but then again, oh, they're light daisies. And they would look beautiful here, like a little cluster of 3 instead of that paper flower. Really nice. And you can actually ink the edges of these in like a nice light brown. Oh, look beautiful. Or bundle save, yes. Or if you really want to go big or go home, this flower here and this flower here would complement this so much. You could take this flower and put her right there. Put a little bit of that little bling that I just showed you. It would be just gorgeous. If you want to get extra creative, before you put this flap and that flap down, you can get some ribbon. You just adhere the ribbon this way, one piece here, one piece there, and then you put your paper on top, and then this paper on top, and everything's falling out. And then from there, you can just tie it up. It will just look gorgeous. So yeah, if you want to get really, really pretty, you can put this pretty little flower here. So little birdie flowers, if you're interested, just let us know at classactstamps@rogers.com after you have viewed this camp. And or give us a call at 905-240-8400. Okay, everyone, so I am going to close off with the finished project, Stamperia Secret Diary, brought to you by Class Act Camp Craft-A-Lot this August. Thank you for taking our camp. I hope you're enjoying all the other classes as well. We have a great variety. And this is the folio part. So again, here we are. This is the front cover. I move my stuff over. And we have all the pullouts. Okay, we have 2 tags here, 1 and 2. This one here. The pretty booklet that we have all these little lovely little tags here as well. Okay, can go in or out, and that pulls out for some pictures, some journal writing. The middle part, the magnet here, and your little booklet that comes out. Whoops. More little photos. If you have a selfie printer, this is perfect. That closes. That closes for you. The perfect little gift for someone or just for yourself. Sits nicely on a mantle as well. Okay, I thank you very, very much for joining in. If you need any more Stamperia Secret Diary, you want to make more, or you want to continue again to get the folio or some of the Class Act magnets, please let us know. But I want to thank you so much today for joining in for this Camp Craft-A-Lot folio. My name is Bella. I look forward to seeing you soon. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate. I'll be happy to help you or help you if you get stuck in any spot, okay? All right, have a great day or evening, whichever time you're watching this, and I thank you very much on behalf of Class Act team. Take care.